natural for you. Baby, it's a sin. You know, you just can't win when you are in. Now the road is dark and lonely, but you gotta bear that load. You're up in Park Lane now, and I'm somewhere around the Tottenham Court Road. It's a shame, ain't natural for you. Baby, it's a sin. You know, you just can't win when you are in. No, you just can't win. No, you just can't win when you are in.
That was You Just Can't Win by Them off of their 1965 album, The Angry Young Them. I've never heard that before, but that was pretty cool. I like that guitar riff. Definitely reminiscent of an old blues song. Kind of like House of the Rising Sun kind of vibes. That song features Van Morrison, like this whole album features Van Morrison, so I hope I actually get to play it. I have a feeling Van Morrison's a little more strict with the rights on his songs. I guess we'll see. If there's no intro, I didn't get to play the Van Morrison song, or the Them song that I wanted to play. We're listening to that today because we have a Beatles song from 1965 up in competition for this video. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 239 of the Beatles tournament today, and that is match 16 in round 4. So it's the last match in round 4. Tomorrow we start round 5 of the Beatles tournament. There will be 16 songs remaining, and when we get to the final 8, that's the quarterfinals. So it's coming up real soon here, the end of the Beatles tournament. I just know my hits on videos are going to take a humongous drop because a lot of people are here just watching the Beatles videos, and they don't really care for a lot of the other bands we're going to be covering. But I want to thank everybody who's stopped by on any of these Beatles videos. It's been a fun ride. It's not over yet. Quarterfinals are coming up, and those are not very long. If you're new here and you're wondering what the Beatles tournament is, let me explain. We took every single Beatles song and then we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. And now they're doing battle and head-to-head competition until there's one remaining in the end, and that's the very best song the Beatles ever released. Today we have 2 songs from the mid-60s going head-to-head. First up, we've got To Get You Into My Life, which was released in 1966 on Revolver. Got to Get You Into My Life is obviously one of my favorite Beatles songs. I love the big horn section. And the lyrics are really fun. I like the way that they sing in that song. It's super good, I think. It's a great Beatles song, like where everybody in the Beatles feels like they were a part of it, to me anyway. Last round that took down Got to Get You Into My Life. And in round 2, it took down Julia. In round 1, it had a pretty easy match against Sour Milk Sea. Its competition today is What Goes On, sung by Ringo in the 1965 album Rubber Soul. This is actually the first song to credit Ringo as a songwriter as well. He's credited as co-writing the song with Lennon and McCartney. Stuttering a lot today. I'm pretty high. We have these No Ringo, No Life buttons. Speaking of our guy Ringo, you can get one of these by donating $10 to the Cash App or Venmo down below me here. Just leave an address with that donation and we'll send one of those out to you. What Goes On is a pretty neat, little country song. Last round it took on another Ringo-fronted country song called Act Naturally. Round 2 it took on I've Just Seen a Face, and in round 1 it took down Come and Get It. So it's had a pretty easy travel. I mean, Act Naturally was a cover, and that got through to round 3 somehow. It's all luck of the roll, really, at the beginning of the tournament. And now we have our songs that are making it through, and, not all of them are great. We do have to play these songs reversed with a bit of distortion, and that's in order to avoid any kind of block we would get from not owning the copyright to the Beatles and playing the Beatles. Every other video I play from other bands is played normally, but the Beatles videos, I have to do it this way because it's the only way to get the videos out there. But if you look up above the album art, while the song's playing, there'll be a link that pops up there, and you can click that. It'll bring you to the song played normally. You can listen to it that way. Let's go and get going here. We've got to Get You Into My Life. I love that song. Great anthem to the Sweetgrass. Here's What Goes On. I really love the guitars in that one. The guitars are my favorite part of that song. Um, but yeah, I like Got to Get You in My Life better. We're gonna go with that one to go on into the next round. Round 5, as we said before. Only 8 days in round 5, so quarterfinals will be coming in just a little over a week. We've got social media if you want to talk about it. We've got Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. There's also a TikTok account if you feel like these videos are a bit too long and you'd like to see them shortened down. Check out that TikTok account. I will link the songs played normally down in the description of the video, but if you also look down below me here, you'll see the URL for the tournament bracket, and you can type that into any web browser and check it out that way if you'd like to. That's all the... Like the video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with anyone you think might be into this kind of content, and why don't you leave a comment down below and let me know which of these 2 songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the Beatles action I've got going for the day, but I'll see you in just a few minutes for the White Zombie action we've got following this. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a great night, a fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Okay, bye. We're listening to that today because we have a Beatles song from 1965 up in competition today.